Welcome to the Pick Studios RES review. So this is a RES of a very good friend of mine, and they have allowed me to just come in and review the place. So as you come in from the gate, you will find these little chairs and these little mini plants that are there, and this is your view as you come in. So as you can see, just straight in front of me there is a door that leads directly into the building. As you come into the building, on your right you have a games area, and then on your left you have these little couches. So this is a view from the security, or should I say from the biometrics door, but I'm trying to show you the door that I came in. I came in right from that door. This is the games area that I was speaking about. You have your typical chairs and typical tables where you can come sit in with your group of friends, or you can go down and sit on those couches and watch TV. This is very common, especially when people want to watch soccer or want to come and have a chill out. They do this more often at night, during probably on Fridays, Saturdays and Sundays. A lot of people do come here and sit down and have a little bit of fun while playing pool and the other game. As you can see on the other side as well, you do have your little sink, and you do have your machine that takes out water, and you have a kettle in case if you need a coffee or something like that. These are the couches that I was speaking about as you come in from the door that you get to see, especially if maybe you are new to the residence or you're waiting for an order that is outside. You can come and sit here, or even with your friends you still can come and sit there. But as you move from the couches, you will find this small common area where you can also still come with your friends and sit down in case maybe of an event, or just generally trying to have conversations while still get to enjoy the weather that is outside. This is what it looks like from the top. For those of you who need assistance with tutoring, whether you're in university or you're in high school, please go to mindlabtutoring.com or email them on the following email, or scroll to the very bottom of the website to get a phone number to call or WhatsApp. So as you move from the biometrics, I did not get the footage of the biometrics, but as you move from the biometrics door, you will see that there is a gym, and this is a typical gym. It is not that big, but it is okay for you to come in and still get your sessions done. You do find your typical machinery, but of course it's limited, because also this is not your typical big commercial gym. So right outside the gym, you find your little courtyard. So this is a nice small area, especially if your gym session is being intense. You can just come outside and relax with your friend and have some nice conversation, or just rest. And for those of you who are wondering where this place is, it is 9 minutes drive from the UCT upper campus, or if you want to walk from the upper campus, it's 48 minutes, or if you want to move from Op Square, it's 13 minutes walk, or you can walk for 5 minutes to Rochester House, which is where you'll typically catch your Jamie, or you can even go to the UCT medical campus, which is about 13 minutes. So this is exactly what it looks like outside the gate, and this is as it looks. This is the footage that I caught on my phone. But you can see that from Google Maps, this is the basic small fence that it does have. And you can see that right next to the residence, you have your big stores, your spa, your clicks, and everything like that. And it is on the main road. So do expect a little bit of business outside, but inside it is very quiet. I've been in there, I've seen it. And another thing that you have is your laundry. So this is a pretty much small laundry, but it does the job pretty fine, and the laundry is free, unlike the other residences. So on the laundries, they do give you credits that you can use each and every month, but if you exceed those credits, which are usually enough, but if you exceed them, then you'd have to pay for the other loads of laundry that you want to do. So I do think that this is to prevent students from calling their friends and doing their laundry excessively. These are your typical elevators, which have big mirrors and these nice lights just to give, I guess, a little bit of life to the elevator. So the residence is pretty much not that big, but it is well structured. So those there in front of us, those are study rooms, as you can see what it's written, and there's also your computer lab, but I couldn't go in there because a lot of students were studying and some of them were not comfortable with me filming, so I will just go to the one other study room that is just next to them. So this is the study room that has a window to outside on the main road, but as you can see, it is nice and small and spacious. You can come here and come and have a nice session and sit down. More often than not, when I used to come here, I would find students that are typically quiet because it seems like it is a small space, so when you make noise, you're more likely to interrupt the next person. And for all the students that are wondering if Nsfas does pay for this, well, yes, they do. This is the room. So there are multiple different rooms which I'll showcase at the end. This is a space that is shared between two people, so they get to share a kitchen and a bathroom, but they have their own individual rooms. So this is their kitchen. Don't mind the floor. There is some maintenance being done, which is very good. They get to replace things very quickly, so they did put back the tiles. But this is basically the small space that you get just for your kitchen with your friends, but you only get an induction cooker. You don't get the two plates. So the friend of mine did come up with their own induction cooker. So as you can see, right next to the kitchen, there is your small bathroom where you get your little shower and you get your toilet seat, and it looks okay like many other residences, nothing typically new. This is what the room looks like. You do get your own fridge and you get your bed and you get your TV. I forgot how many inches are there, but we will get to review that a bit later. And this is your very small table, which should be enough. And by the way, for students that are wondering if you do get parking, yes, you do get parking and you do pay for it. The room that we were looking at just now is a single duo, meaning that you do have some shared space, which is the kitchen and the bathroom as you saw, but you get to have your own individual rooms. And as you can see, the prices start directly from 7.1, 7.5, and then 7.9, just depending on how many months you would want. So you get a discount for more months, but you're gonna get your Wi-Fi, your water, your laundry, which are the 16 tokens that I spoke about, and you get your little prepaid electricity. So these rooms do come with a heater and a 32-inch TV, and you do get a closet as well. So something that you should be aware of is that you do have booking fees at this residence, which are all non-refundable. So a booking fee, it's basically the money that you pay just to apply for the place. So it doesn't mean that you get the place. It just means that you applied to get the place. So you need to pay them. So these are the different rooms that they do have. However, please note that here on the website, it includes many rooms which I'm not sure if this residence has all of them, but even the single duo that I was speaking about, as you can see, it is here as well. So if you want a different type of room, maybe where you get to stay alone, you can see that here on the website as well.